they will, program you to become a family or a domestic calendar, yeah, who keeps record of everything and who's ready, yeah, to wish, yeah, I mean, even though if there is some conflict, even though if he's not in a mood, even though if she's not in a mood, they program you to be a domestic calendar, yeah, who's ready to, wish you, yeah, no matter what. Hey everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today I'm going to talk about the reasons why narcissistic parents are obsessed, or you can say they demand, excessive and constant praise from their children. I'm sure you guys must have noticed in narcissistic household, narcissistic families, the kids are expected to wish, their narcissistic parents every day. The kids are expected to, do their level best to make the narcissistic parents feel good on holidays, and greet them, and wish them anniversary, wish them birthday, and wish them on a daily basis, yeah. So things are pretty, formal, it's not like home, yeah, when you are raised in narcissistic families. Narcissistic parents train you to treat them formally, yeah, treat them, like a prime minister or maybe president, or maybe like a higher authority and official. You can't treat them, casually. You just can't, treat them like your parent. You have to treat them like, authority figure, yeah, like god like being, yeah. You have to do extra to make them feel good, yeah. And we know how things are with these narcissistic individuals. Secretly they want to be worshipped. It's every narcissistic parent's wet dream to be, worshipped like god. And this is because of extreme sense of entitlement, lack of empathy, extreme hunger and craving for attention, admiration. Everyone should, just bow down, listen to me, praise me, greet me, treat me in a special way, and that's it, yeah. So it's very formal when you are, raised by narcissistic parents. They will have a casual approach towards you. They will have a very casual response towards you, towards your needs, towards your expectation, towards your wants, desire. Their approach will be very casual, laid back, and with a lot of neglect. But the kind of response that they want out of you, it's very professional. I mean, very well placed, well mannered. All your attention and focus needs to be on them. You need to treat them the best you can, even though you have to burn yourself, in the process of treating them well. Even though, you are not feeling good, but still you have to get up in the morning and wish them good morning. Even though you are feeling miserable, you are annoyed, you are angry, you have some disagreement with them, but you have to, pretend as if everything is okay, and just, wish them, birthday, wish them anniversary, and keep praising them, what an amazing parent you are. I mean, even though, they are horrible individuals, and they are horrible as parent, but you have to, keep making them feel good, yeah. So your duty is basically to make them feel good. Your duty is to make them feel good as a parent, as an individual, and no questions asked, yeah. That is one of the important things. You cannot ask questions, yeah. So narcissistic parents in narcissistic household, I have observed that they are, very I would say obsessed about, these greetings and birthday wishes and holiday wishes and greetings. It's quite weird. They are not concerned about, how you are feeling, or what you are going through, or what you are experiencing, or what's happening in your life. They want a response from you, yeah. I mean, in worst case scenario, they are happy with a negative feedback also, but in most of the cases they want a positive feedback. So even though there's some problem in your life, even though, you know they are not treating you well, even though, you are suffering, from something, and you are having some difficult situation, or you are going through some challenging situation, but they want you to get ready, put a smile on your face, and wish them, yeah. So that's how things are. they literally demand, the praise. They literally demand the greeting. They literally demand, all of these things. I mean, it's not like if you're forgotten, it's okay. I mean, if someone doesn't wish me on my birthday, it's absolutely okay. It's just birthday. Yeah. I mean, the world is not coming to an end. I mean, I will live another year, and it's absolutely okay if my closed one doesn't wish me. Okay, I mean, everyone should find out some time to wish their loved ones, I mean, happy birthday or anniversary. But if someone is caught up with something, it's absolutely okay. I might not die if my sister is not wishing me birthday. I might not die if my friend is not wishing me anniversary. That's absolutely okay. But in a narcissistic household, if you're raised by narcissistic parents, they are not going to forgive you. If you forget their birthday, if you forget wishing them on their anniversary, they are going to make you feel miserable. They are going to tell you, well, you're so busy, you can't even wish me. Oh, you've forgotten my birthday. Oh, you've forgotten my anniversary. So they are very hungry for attention. Yeah, I mean, they just don't care whether you are in a good state of mind, whether you are okay. You have to be ready to put on that fake smile, and put on that fake concern and love and respect towards them, and just wish them good morning, hello, how are you, happy birthday, happy anniversary, I mean, greetings for this festival, greetings for that festival. So it's really fake. Yeah, I mean, I would say to an extent it's very formal, and at the core it's all fake. You are pressured into wishing them. You are pressured into greeting them. Yeah, even though you don't want. Yeah, I mean, for example, I mean, you are wishing a narcissistic parent, and if your spouse is not interested, they are going to make sure that they pass across this message to you, that you are wishing but she's not wishing. I mean, that's not right. I mean, do I deserve this kind of treatment? Yeah, so they are going to keep telling you what kind of treatment they want out of you. I mean, the best, premium, superior, the best you can. They want the best out of you, I mean, for them. Yeah, but when it comes to giving the same thing in return, you should not expect that. Yeah, it's pretty one-sided. Also, with these narcissistic parents, they are going to celebrate. Yeah, they are going to celebrate anniversary, they are going to celebrate your birthday, they are going to celebrate different festivals, and all of it is basically to reflect themselves as good parent. Yeah, so if they are hosting your birthday party, it's not because they are doing for your happiness. No, it's because they want to show themselves as a good parent, that despite of all problems, all suffering, all challenges, I'm still celebrating my son's birthday, I'm still celebrating my daughter's birthday. So it's pretty fake at the core. Yeah, it's all about them, how they are being viewed, how they are being seen by the others. Yeah, and then they can credit hog, then they can bag in all the compliments, all the admiration, attention, yeah, all those praises and good words. Yeah, so deep down, it's for a response, it's for a feedback. It's not because of that genuine connection that I'm celebrating this, so that you feel good. Yeah, in a healthy setup, you celebrate things, you greet, out of this genuine connection. Yeah, you want others also to feel good, you want to express gratitude, you want to share happiness. It's out of love and that genuine connection, that connect. But in a narcissistic household, all of it is really fake, very superficial. It's all about how I'm being seen by the others, how all of my action, all of my celebration and this and that is reflecting me as a good parent. Yeah, and that's the reason I always tell all of you that things are one sided. Yeah, it's all about them and not about you. I mean, there might be, a period, or there might be, some time in your life where, you just want to be idle, you just want to be all by yourself, you just don't want to celebrate, you just want to, process certain things, certain issues in life. And you might not be interested, to engage in all of these things like wishing them and greeting them. And that is the time when you will see that their entire behavior towards you will change. Yeah, they'll start mistreating you, they'll start guilt tripping you, they'll start, treating you passive aggressively. They'll start, telling you, you have time for all of the things, but you don't have time for wishing me. Look, your other sibling wished me. Look, your father wished me. But you are busy with your own life. You're busy with your wife. You're busy with your children. You're busy with your own life. You're so selfish. You just don't care about your mother's birthday. You just don't care about your father's anniversary. Yeah. So they pressurize you into taking up this responsibility, of wishing, all of the family members, keeping a track record of their anniversary. When did their grandma die? When did they get married? When did they conceive? When is it, their children's first birthday? They will, program you to become a family or a domestic calendar. Yeah, who keeps record of everything and who's ready, yeah, to wish. Yeah, I mean, even though if there is some conflict, even though if he's not in a mood, even though if she's not in a mood, they program you to be a domestic calendar. Yeah, who's ready to, wish you, yeah, no matter what. Now, coming to the different reasons why narcissistic parents, constantly demand praise from their children, the first reason is, validation craving. So narcissistic parents, see greetings as constant affirmation of their importance and worth. Yeah, even though you are not feeling good, even though you are suffering, but you have to wish them. Yeah, because your wish, your greeting is perceived as an affirmation, yeah, of their importance and worth. I'm worthy, I'm important, and that's why my son is wishing me, and that's why my daughter is wishing me. Yeah. So you need to understand that they don't view your genuine love and affection the way it is. No, they see it in terms of response and feedback. They see it in terms of attention, admiration, validation. Yeah. So they don't see that you're wishing out of genuine love, out of some kind of connection. No, they see and they process things differently. They view your action as a kind of a thing that is validating their importance. I am important, I am worthy, and that's the reason he's not forgetting my birthday. They are not going to view um, you wishing them as genuine love and connection. No, the way how they perceive it is that I'm important, and look, he is not going to forget my anniversary, he's not going to forget my birthday. In a healthy setup, you are allowed to forget. In a healthy setup, you are allowed to excuse yourself if you're not in a mood, or if you're not in a state to wish or engage in all of these things. But in narcissistic setup, in narcissistic families, when you're dealing with narcissistic parent, you have to be ready to wish them and make them feel important. If you fail to make them feel important, they are going to make you feel unworthy. Yeah, they are going to withhold love and affection, silent treatment. They're going to do all sorts of things. Then they are going to summon their flying monkeys. They're going to summon their golden child to go and further guilt trip you and make you feel miserable. So the first reason why these narcissistic parents are hungry and obsessed about greetings and special occasion and wishes is because of this validation craving. The second reason why these narcissistic parents demand constant praise, or they are obsessed about all these wishes and greetings, is because it is a kind of a control tactics for these narcissistic parents. Yeah, they force their children to wish them daily, and this in a way reinforces a sense of power and control over their life. Yeah, I mean, if I will speak to you, you have to wish me on a daily basis. Yeah, I mean, in a healthy family, you really don't have to wish. Okay, it's okay. I mean, if you forget to wish, I mean, relationship is not fading away, relationship is not dying a brutal death. I mean, everything is fine. I mean, so what if I forgot to wish? Yeah, but I love you, I care for you. Yeah, but in narcissistic household, in narcissistic families, these narcissistic parents, will, make you feel as if, you have done something wrong by not wishing them. Yeah, so it's almost like a ritual. So when you connect with them, when you wake up or when you call them, you have to wish them and make them feel important. Yeah, that you are amazing, you're godlike, and you are authority figure, and look, I'm bowing down. Yeah, so it's basically to, feed and fuel their ego. Yeah, it's not out of genuine connection. And they do this, so that they feel that they are in control. Yeah, and they feel good, I'm worthy, and he's scared of me, she's scared of me, she fears me. And fear, I mean, being scared of your narcissistic parent is, seen as respect towards them. Yeah, so things are pretty twisted and, I mean, toxic, but that's how things are. So these narcissistic parents are, into constantly demanding, praise, wishes, greetings, and you wishing them on special occasion, festival, holiday. And this is in a way to control the children. Yeah, this helps them, feel good that I have control over my child. If you forget to wish them good morning, if you forget to wish them, in some ways or the other, they are going to make sure that they tell you that you are so, not, disciplined, you are so disrespectful, you're not wishing your father, you're not wishing your mother. They're going to summon their flying monkeys, they'll reach out to you and tell you. They're going to, summon their golden child, they're going to summon their flying monkeys and their enablers, and then they are going to, you know tell them to reach out to you and further guilt trip you. So these folks are going to reach out to you and tell you, well, you called dad, but didn't you wish him? He was so sad, he was so heartbroken. Yeah, so they are going to, further torment you, traumatize you, for forgetting, to wish them. It's just a day, it's just a wish, it's just a greeting. So what? The relationship is not fading away, the relationship is not ending. Yeah, so things are very superficial, I mean, very fake, very non-substantial when you are, raised by narcissistic parent. They teach you all these, bullshit things, yeah, and you keep carrying the burden, yeah, of wishing your, sister's husband's mother her anniversary. I mean, you are waking up on time to wish your mother her anniversary, even though you're not feeling good on the inside. Yeah, so they create all of these, invisible pressure. They make you feel obligated. Yeah, that you need to be the domestic calendar, you need to be, I mean, all the time ready to wish anyone and everyone. It's your duty. Yeah, and not expect anything in return. People can forget to wish you, people can forget to wish your birthday, your anniversary, but that's absolutely okay. You are expected to be on time, you are expected to wish them and make them feel good as a parent. The other reason why narcissistic parents demand constant praise, greetings, all of these, wishes, is because, they are into image maintenance. Yeah, so being celebrated ensures they appear, valued and adored to others. Yeah, so it's not that my son loves me so he's wishing me. Yeah, they don't process it that way. They will process it, as, I'm important, and I'm valued and I'm adored by my son, and that's the reason he's wishing me. Yeah, they are going to flaunt in front of the others. Well, I mean, at 12 a.m, sharp, my son wished me. Yeah, my daughter wished me, my wife wished me, my husband wished me. So it's not, about feeling good and genuinely celebrating things. It's all about flaunting in front of the others. Yeah, so they are seen as someone who's adored, loved, someone, who's so respected, someone who's, so much, cared for. Yeah, so it's all about, how they are being seen by the others. Yeah, and not how you feel on the inside, or how a healthy individual processes all of these interactions and exchange all of these wishes and greetings. No, it's about image maintenance. So all of my children have wished me my anniversary, all of my children wished me on my birthday. So it's about flaunting. It's not about feeling good and feeling special and enjoying the day. No, it's about flaunting in front of the others. Oh, you forgot to wish me, but your sister was on time. So it's all about comparison, making you feel obligated to do all of these superficial things. And it's not about celebrating things for the way they are. Yeah, it's all about harvesting supply. It's all about um, uh, seeking admiration, attention, you know um, wanting others to further validate you, wanting others to admire you. Yeah, so it's not about that my son wished me. It's about flaunting in front of the others. Yeah, that I'm so valued, I'm so cared for, I'm so adored by my son, I'm so adored by my children. Yeah, they want to show that they are important, and that's how they feel good. It fuels their ego. Yeah, they feel relevant. Yeah, when others are giving attention to them. Yeah, and then they further market all that attention in front of the others, that so and so wished me, so and so wished me, he wished me at this time, she sent me this, he sent me this. I mean, why? I mean, why can't you just keep all of these things to yourself? If someone forgets, it's okay. The relationship is not fading away. Yeah. But in narcissistic household, things are different, toxic, suffocating, and kids literally feel obligated. Yeah. If I will not be able to wish them, or if I will not be able to greet them on some special occasion, or some festival, they are going to mistreat me. The kids know that if I fail to wish, I will be treated miserably. So better be on time. Let me fix things, let me write things down in calendar, in reminder, and be on time. Yeah, in order to avoid silent treatment, in order to avoid comparison, criticism, passive aggressive treatment. Yeah. The other reason why narcissistic parents demand constant praise is because they are into this emotional feeding. Such ritual fuels their ego by creating a cycle of attention and admiration. They want to be the center of the universe. They want all your attention. They want you to just admire them. Wow, what an amazing mother you are, what an amazing father you are. Yeah, so they feed off your emotion. Things are like a ritual in narcissistic household. You have to get up and wish them and make them feel good, and all of it is basically to create a cycle of attention and admiration on which they can feed. Yeah, on which they can harvest the kind of attention that helps them survive. Yeah, if you don't get into that ritual, if you don't do things in a ritualistic way, that is going to hurt them. Yeah, they want you to get up and start admiring them. They want you to get up and start praising them. They want you to get up and just make them feel good. Yeah, you are an amazing mother, you're a phenomenal father, you are an amazing father, you are an amazing wife, you are an amazing husband. I mean, whatever narcissist you are with. So narcissistic parents are into emotional feeding, and that's the reason they demand constant praise. The other reason why narcissistic parents demand constant praise is because they fear of being forgotten. They equate not being wished with losing significance in their children's life. Yeah, so it's very superficial, nothing is deep. It's all about wishing, greeting, all superficial thing, and that's how they feel that they are a significant part of their children's life. They are important to their children. Every parent is important, every children is important to their parent. In a healthy setup, such superficiality doesn't exist. But when we look at narcissistic families, the core is superficial. It's all fake lies, projection. manipulation, guilt, shame. So there is nothing called genuine love and connection. Yeah, unconditional love. All of these things are not there. Things are very transactional, very stereotypical. You have to religiously wish them and make them feel good and not expect anything in return. Don't expect them, calling you and making you feel good. I'm proud of you, son. How are you? What are you doing? Why don't you go out for vacation? Why don't you enjoy with your spouse or with your girlfriend or with your kids? They are never going to say that. They are like the entitled god in the family, and you have to keep worshiping them, and you have to go out of your way to make them feel good. Yeah, and then they are going to throw some crumbs at you, and that's it. You need to survive on those crumbs, and that's it. Yeah. So these narcissistic individuals fear being forgotten. They want to be relevant. Yeah, and they will do anything and everything to be relevant. Okay, I mean, in a healthy family, in a healthy setup, parents are okay, with you moving on in your life, with you prioritizing your own family, the family that you make. Parents are okay if they become insignificant in your life. They are absolutely okay. Yeah, because you have a family, you have a life, and you should go ahead and prioritize your family, your life. But in narcissistic household, they are going to be like parasite. They are going to be like those face huggers on your face. Yeah, they are going to shove their tentacles down your throat, in your intestine, in your lungs, everywhere. Yeah, they just don't want to leave you alone because you are their source of supply. Yeah, when they are in their prime, they will have more sources of supply. But as how they age, as how they grow old, their source of supply fades away. Yeah, so then they are just left with their children, and they will do anything and everything to stay relevant, even though that's toxic, even though that's hurting the child. But do they really care? No, because they breed you for return. Yeah, they will raise you for maybe 4 or 5 years. They will do everything for you, the bare minimum which every parent is expected to do, and then they will expect you to do things for them for next 30 years and 40 years and 50 years till the time they are alive. Yeah, so they will invest 4 or 5 years, then they will parentify you, and then they will silence you, and then they will make you feel as if they have done a lot for you, they have sacrificed a lot for you, so that you keep your mouth shut. You settle with the bare minimum, and you start doing things for them. Yeah, so it's almost like a short term investment with lifetime return when we look at these narcissistic parents, the way how they view their children. And the last reason why narcissistic parents demand constant praise is because they want a kind of an obligation creation. Yeah, and they want to instill this guilt, and this is basically to ensure a lifelong loyalty and compliance from their children. Yeah, I mean, till death, you know till eternity, or till the time I'm alive, or till the time my child is alive, he is obligated to wish me. He's obligated to do things for me. Yeah, so they instill this guilt, and they do this by emotionally blackmailing you. They do this by summoning their flying monkeys, sending across their golden child, yeah, to further torment you and guilt trip you. Your uncle out of the blue might just reach out to you and call you and tell you, are you taking care of your mother? Are you taking care of your father? Did you wish them? It was their anniversary. It's okay. I mean, it's absolutely okay if someone forgets. That's absolutely fine. No big deal. The relationship is not fading away. So they create a kind of an obligation. You have to do it for me. You have to serve me. You have to wish me. You have to make me feel that I'm an amazing parent, even though I'm mistreating you, even though I'm ignoring you, even though I'm not wishing you, or greeting you, or making you feel good about your achievement, your success. But you have to keep doing the things for me. Yeah, so it's pretty one way, and it's so damaging. These kids grow up with so much of self-worth, self-esteem issues, that they are happy with the bare minimum. they are happy with being mistreated, 364 days, and just being treated right for 1 day in a year. Yeah, so these kids actually grow up to be people pleaser. Yeah, they don't have any identity of their own, no sense of agency. Their entire growth is stunted by these narcissistic parents, and it's basically to train them to solely serve them. I brought you in this world, and now you have to do everything for me. Yeah, I mean, you cannot just move on with your life, you cannot move on with your family, you cannot move on with your kids. Yeah, so these narcissistic parents are into creating this sense of obligation in their children. You have to do it for me. If you don't do it, you are a bad child, you will not get my attention, you will not get my love, I might disown you. Yeah, I might shower all that love and attention on your sister, on your other sibling. Yeah, so it's almost like a competition. I have seen in narcissistic households, you know children are obsessed, children are competing with each other. I was on time, I wished her exactly at this time, I wished a day before, I did this and I did that. And the children are in some kind of an invisible rat race. Yeah, where they are competing with each other, and all what they get in return is some crumbs, and that's it. All of them are dysfunctional, but they are upholding the family tradition and value. That is fakery. Yeah, all of the superficial fake bullshit stuff, nothing substantial, nothing with depth and substance, just superficial nonsense. Yeah, wishing each other, and being on time, being punctual, and making each other feel amazing. Oh, you're an amazing father, you're an amazing mother, you're an amazing sister. And not talking substantial things, no deeper connection, no mindful conversation. I mean, it's really superficial. So I mean, that's the reason it's very formal in narcissistic families. Nothing is deep, it's very formal. You have to be on time, you have to do this, you have to do that. And there is a lot of obligation, guilt, and shame on the shoulders of the children who are raised by narcissistic parent. Yeah, they feel obligated. They feel ashamed if they fail to wish or do something for their narcissistic parent. They think it's their duty and not anybody else's duty. Yeah, I mean, a parent is not responsible for himself or herself. I am responsible for him and her. Yeah, so it's pretty damaging, it's pretty toxic, but that's how things are in narcissistic household. So yes, in case if you would like to add in something, you can always comment below. Till then, take care of yourself. Lots of love and blessings to all of you. Bye.